It's time for some Amazon Prime. Happy holidays.
Well, we're waiting.
It has begun!
I am Optimus Prime.
I'm in my prime.
Optimus Prime time, bitch!
Yeah, baby! Yeah.
Okay, folks. The holiday season is pretty much wrapped up. It is after the first of the year of 2026, but you're going to be seeing this video. I filmed it like the final week of December, but it's coming to you the 1st of January, the January 5th edition. So, by all means, this video was supposed to come at the end of December, but I had so many video games to show off in the haul from the last 4 to 5 months. I was like, well, I'm going to go ahead and show off my Amazon Prime stuff from the last 4 or 5 months in January, the first week of January. So let's wrap up this holiday haul, as I call it, the holiday pickups from the last 4 or 5 months. Now, I want to start off with a comedy. This was one that I needed to fill in a hole in my collection. I'm a big Saturday Night Live fan, and I have the first, second, third, and fifth seasons of the first 5 season sets they did. See, back years ago, Saturday Night Live put out the first 5 season sets with musical performances, the Muppets, all that stuff, everything that's in this. And there's some good and bad sketches, but one set I needed was season 4. And I got this I think it was in October. I think it was October when they had that October sale. And I saw it there and I said, I better jump on that. Because if I don't, because I think they had like 1 or 2 of these left. I said, this season always sells out. I don't know what it is. I think this season is one that not many really jumped on. So I said, I better go ahead and jump on that Saturday Night Live set. It's one of my favorites. Now, moving to action adventure, one series that I wanted to get was some more Doctor Who. Doctor Who, baby. The Doctor. Well, I did pick up 3 sets of the Doctor on this one over the last 4 or 5 months. And off Amazon Prime. So this is one I picked up was the Jodie Whittaker Doctor. And this Doctor set is one that I got on Black Friday, on the Black Friday sale. I said, I'm going to go ahead and get that. I'm going to roll the dice on Jodie Whittaker on this one. I know her Doctor wasn't really widely regarded, but that reveal of the Master.
Look for the Spy Master. Or should I say Spy Master.
Was probably one of my favorites. She was known for how many companions she had. She had like 3 or 4 companions. And the series itself, basically, there was some bad episodes. They said she was let down by the writing, and the budget was really taking a hit from the BBC before they decided to up the budget with the Disney deal, and that seems to be gone now because. But yeah, here's the slipcase, and here's the Jodie Whittaker Doctor. Yeah, I don't know. Now I've got from Eccleston Doctor all the way to Jodie Whittaker, so I think that's kind of nice to get new Who every now and then if it's cheap enough. I'm not gonna pay no $30 to $40 for a new set, and that Black Friday sale had them marked down pretty good. Another thing they had marked down was the complete season 4 of Tom Baker. Yes, Tom Baker, one of my favorite Doctors. And I'm slowly but surely getting all the season sets of Tom Baker. I've got season 1, season 4, season 6, and season 7. So there's 4 seasons I got. And I heard they had a 3rd season out, so I'm going to have to look for it. But I would love to get, I think that the 2nd season's actually coming out in January. So maybe in the spring I'll get season 2 and 3. So that'll give me the first 4 seasons. And I think all they got left is the 5th season to do of Tom Baker's. And the 5th one will really be a big one because that's the Keys of Time. I believe the Key of Time. I think it's the Ark. And I'd like to get his whole series done. Now, this is one I had to decide on. I think they had a 2nd season set of this character and a 3rd season. Well, I decided to go with the final season because I love final seasons, like final-ish episodes. And this was Sylvester McCoy season 3. This was the final season of the original Doctor Who series. It wrapped up in 1989. This was the final season. It's kind of a sad moment, you know, because he's the Doctor, and this was his final one. I don't know how good this is gonna be. I don't really know. I seen a couple of the McCoy episodes back when they had them on sites where you could watch, and I think the budget too at that time was really playing a factor. I do remember that he has a good little thing with Davros. And I think he blows up Scarrow or something because he just finally gets so tired. And his doctor was dark. It was hinted his doctor was becoming more dark. He was the chess maker, the chess master. That was what he was nicknamed as a doctor. So yeah, I can dig it. Like I said, I love Doctor Who. I love the series, and getting the original series like this is kind of good. After I get the Baker and from Baker all the way up to McCoy, I think I might turn my attention back to Petrie. I know there's a bunch of sets of Petrie, but I was like, yeah, I didn't really watch that series as much, so I'm just gonna hold off and wait and just collect the Doctors I like, and then when maybe later on just go back through and get all the Petrie. Pertwee, or how you ever pronounce his name? I'm sorry, the third Doctor. I'll get those sets later on. Moving on to horror, I actually picked up some good horror sets, and I was really happy with these. And these come from the last 4 or 5 months because this one actually came in September, late September. I made an order on this one because I picked up the first, I think it was the first 6th. The 1st and 6th or 7th, I don't know how many movies I got to Scream. I think the 4th, 5th, and 6th movies. So I need the first 3. So I got them in this set. I mean, these Scream movies were really weird. I didn't plan on getting the later movies, but yeah, the first 3 Scream movies. And they're getting ready to put out Scream 7. I think the trailer comes out. The trailer didn't come out, so I think they're getting ready to do it. I mean, Scream seems like a series that'll never go away. It's like one of those series, it's like The Conjuring, They said Last Rites is the last one, but I kind of figures Conjuring Return or something like that'll come happen. But, yeah, I'm happy to get all 6 Scream movies. It's kind of weird that I've gotten them all in that span of time. It's kind of unique that I got them all like that, Another horror set I got, and this is one I needed for my famous Monsters horror set. And I was surprised at myself I never had this. And I think Eddie brought it up. He said, wait a minute, I don't think you have that in your collection. I don't see it. And I didn't see it, and I looked in it, and it was actually, I needed the Complete Legacy Collection of Dracula. And yeah, I'm getting these in DVD. I could have actually got the big set at Walmart. And I looked at it, and I was like, and this came in a Black Friday sale. I was actually looking at the set in Walmart, and I was like, I'm going to go ahead and get the set from Black Friday on Amazon, because I actually can get, I just need the one set. And I was like, I don't feel like replacing all those sets and then trying to trade and get store credit, because I get aggravated doing that so much. So, and it is aggravating. So, but moving on, I picked up another DVD set from Amazon. This actually came into October sale. Because like I said, it's always best. I always try to build up. I try to order 2 or 3 things each month and build it up, build these hauls up and make it, And I don't try to go after expensive stuff. I mean, I think most of this was on sales on stuff, so that helped. That helped. But this set was actually one of the last ones I saw in there. And this is from the Charles Band collection. It is the Death Comes in Threes. It's got the first 3 Demonic Toys movies. I think I had Demonic Toys number 1. But I don't have 2 and 3. And this is the Ginger. And this is the reason I bought was the Ginger Dead Man. I've got 3 and 2, I think, on a set. Or 1 and 3. So I was like, I'd like to have them all in one set. If I'm going to watch it, I'm going to have them all in one set. And I've got the Killjoy movies. I already had those. I had the Killjoy movies on a set with Puppet Master. So I was like, I want the Ginger Dead Man film. So I went ahead and got that. Now, this one surprised me. When I ordered this set, they actually had this one marked down to $5. I was like, really? $5 for this set? Because I don't know. I guess it was the sale he was having. I don't know if it's still the same, but I was like, wait a minute, I've got the first film on DVD. I got it a couple years ago, which I've never opened, but I decided to go ahead and get Scanners 2 and Scanners 3 on Blu-ray. And this was a nice, cheap horror Blu-ray. And I forgot when I got this. I think it was in October or September. So I think it was September when I picked this one up. Because I think I got it with Scream. Because I was like, the Scream collection, it's like, I'd like to get another set. And like I said, finding these on Blu-ray is a nice little thing. Because like I said, I'm trying to get a lot of the horror franchises on Blu-ray. So it's kind of nice to do that. It's kind of nice. And finally, another horror franchise, I decided I'm going to keep my DVD set of this. But I was like, I've got Halloween on Blu-ray. I've got Friday the 13th on Blu-ray. I've got the Fly 2 set. I got the Fly set on Blu-ray. I mean, I've got all these sets on Blu-ray. And I was like, I'm going to go ahead and get Nightmare on Elm Street on Blu-ray. And the Nightmare on Elm Street, I've already got this. I got the deluxe DVD set, and I'm not going to ever get rid of that. But this one was nice to get on Blu-ray. And it too was on a sale, and I got this one during the Black Friday sale. So this was a nice little thing. Or Cyber Monday. So I'm going to go ahead and get this one. This gives me all the horror franchises. And I know they just put out a new 4K set. I think it's a nice, I think I've seen it. Somebody show it, but I was like, I'm going to go ahead and get this one cheap on a Blu-ray set. Because, why not? Why not upgrade a little bit? Keep my DVDs set pushed back and show it off for the world to see while I play my Blu-rays. Yeah. Now we got the last ones. It's animation. Oh, we still got games to show, but I'm going to show animation next. Some animated movies. Now we're moving to animation. And I did get to complete something here. I actually completed a series that I needed to complete. And it is South Park Season 13. And this gives me the first 25 seasons of South Park in various forms. From the DVD box sets to the single sets to the Blu-ray set. I've got... It's how I done it. It's basically... it's weird. It's a hodgepodge of these. And... normally, now I'm just going to wait on the big box sets now. I'm just going to wait on the big box sets and do those. To complete it, I'll get 26 through 30 when they release it, those next 50 episodes. But, yeah, Season 13. This is a series I love South Park. It's one of my favorite shows. It's like the show just keeps evolving and just keeps doing different things. And, God, this past season was funny. I'm the Secretary of War. I'll admit it, man. South Park pulls no punches on anybody, and I just love that. I've loved it ever since the beginning, and I've tried to get Eddie into it. I don't think Chris has ever watched it. I don't think Chris has ever seen an episode of it, but it's funny. Me and CJ would watch some of it, and it's just a funny show, man. It's just got its moments. You just sit there and just. It just mocks a lot of pop culture stuff, and it's hard to believe it's been around 25, by that point, over 25 years. Now it's in its I think it's the 28th, 27th season, 27 and 28. So it's been around almost close to 30 years in my life. It's like The Simpsons, man. I don't think it'll ever go away, But moving on to another animated hit, that was only around for like a year. Back then, cartoons would only be like on for a year or two. Because it was basically Saturday morning stuff. And this one was one of the classics. This is Wacky Races. And I've been watching this one. The Wacky Races, the complete series. 34 episodes on 3 discs. I always loved the Wacky Races stuff. Because you got Dick Dastardly and Muttley. It's just... And Penelope Pureheart was her last name. I forgot who his name was, but man, it was just funny. It was just funny to see that. And they would race, and the episodes basically, from what I remember in my mind, is like the same thing nearly every time. And Dick Dastardly and Mudley would try some evil scheme to win the races. And Larry had this one. I should have picked it up. I paid about the same price, basically, but this was brand new. Dick Dastardly. Moving on from Hanna-Barbera, I actually moved to Peanuts. And this one came on sale in early October, and I was like, I'm gonna get that on DVD. There's no way I'm gonna pay for the Blu-ray. This was the most. I think this was the most expensive DVD I paid for the whole time in this whole Amazon haul, because this one was like, I think it was over $50. And this one, nice little slipcase. It's got a booklet inside. There's 40 specials, TV specials from this. It's missing like 3 or 4. People was brought up it's missing the half live action Snoopy one, or the girl in the red car truck or something like that. I can't remember it, but it's missing like 3 or 4, and it's nothing, and this goes all the way up to 2013 or 2011 special wise. But yeah, it's Peanuts is just it's always going to be around, and I was a huge Peanuts fan growing up as a kid. I've got some of the books put up somewhere, and I always liked when Charlie Brown missed the football. Now, this one, years ago, I kind of kicked myself because Eddie offered me a trade. I had the Rambo DVD cartoon series, and there was 2 of them. And he's like, "Hey, would you trade me those sets?" And he offered me this series. It was the Real Ghostbusters 100 episode series, and I declined it. And I was like, no, I'm gonna find some. I was going, and I don't know what was on my mind. Normally, I would have traded with him. I don't know why I didn't do it until I traded with him on a Spider-Man series. But I kind of kicked myself because I should have got the Ghostbusters. Because I remember growing up watching the Ghostbusters. And I don't know how many episodes there is, but this has over 100 episodes. And it ran for years like Garfield. I mean, you would turn it on Saturday mornings, and it's like this show and Garfield and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles ran for years and years. So it's kind of nice to get the Ghostbusters. So that's the animation. That's the animation stuff. We're going to get to the games now. And I actually got a couple from GameStop. Because they had a Black Friday sale in-store and online, which I couldn't get the online to work. I'll explain that in the next part here. So,
a few moments later.
Now it's time for some games. Oh yeah. The last part of this Amazon Prime pickup. And I got 5 games in total, but 2 of them came from the GameStop Black Friday sale. Now, when I did the Black Friday sale, originally I shot my video game special at the end of November. I was like, okay, I'm not going to plan on getting any more games. And here comes GameStop rolling out their Black Friday sale. And I was like, oh man, GameStop, why are you doing this to me? Why? So I go and take part in it. I go in the store, look around, and they've got some games marked down. Mind's Eye was one I picked up, and I was like, okay, I might get this. I heard it sucked though. I heard it wasn't that good. So I'm like, then I found, the first game I found was Lego Horizon Adventures. Lego was one of my favorite things, and I haven't played the Horizon games yet. I got them, but I haven't played them yet. I know it's weird, I got them from Dish, but I've got them, but I haven't played them. This one was one that I was like, okay, I like Lego games. Lego is my favorite. Lego is my jam. The jam in my jelly roll was Lego, and so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get that. This was already a buy, so I was looking around, and I was like, and I found a good horror game. It's Dead Rising, the deluxe remaster. So both of these were 20. But when I got up to the rack, the lady told me, she said, hey, you're getting 2 $20 games. They knock off $5 a piece on each game as part of the sale. I was like, really? And so a game I wanted after that wasn't there. I was like, okay, let me look. And, I was thinking about looking again, but they didn't really have that many new games on sale because people done raided that GameStop and they done beat me to it. Now, I went on Amazon Prime on Cyber Monday, and I was scrolling through because I was going to look for this other game because I'll tell the story soon. But I found Beyond a Steel Sky. I found Beyond a Steel Sky, and it's got like some cartoon type and cell shaded type graphics. And I was like, okay, that looks kind of interesting. The story looks kind of interesting. And this is a Unravel a Dark Conspiracy in this epic cyber thriller. I was like, okay, this looks pretty cool to get on Cyber Monday. And another one I picked up, and now the story behind this one was I went home because the GameStop didn't have it in store. So I wanted to get Tomb Raider Remastered 4 through 6. And it too was on the GameStop website at 20. So I was like, okay, I'm going to get this one. And I can't think of the other game I was going to get. I think it was Valhalla Art 2 or something like that. I think it was an RPG. Well, it too was marked at 20. So I was like, okay, I'll get the deal. If they're doing the deal in store for Black Friday, they'll do it like this. They didn't. Every time I kept trying to go through the register thing, it wouldn't take this one off at the other one. So I was like, I don't need that then. So I was going through Amazon Prime on Cyber Monday, and I was like, I'm going to go ahead and get Tomb Raider. This is one I really want to get. So I went ahead and got Tomb Raider Remastered. And this one actually came on, this came before Cyber Monday. This actually came out on the first sale in October. And I was like, from Amazon Prime. I was like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and get this. This is one that I want to get. And this game kicked tons of ass when it came out back last year. And I love that game. I love the game. It's RoboCop. RoboCop was just so much fun to play. I think Eddie's playing it. I don't know if Eddie's got through to that level, but God, man, it was just so much fun, man. RoboCop is just so much fun. And I was sitting there, I think me and CJ and Eddie got the game. I think Chris might have it now. Everybody I talked to said how good RoboCop is. And it is. It's a great game. And I need to go back and finish a level to platinum it. But I'm kind of lazy. I'm like, man, I don't know, man. Go through all those robots in that one level. But I let it go, I'll get it. So I was waiting on to see if he's going to do anything to the game, or any DLC or anything. But they decided to release an add-on called Unfinished Business. And I'm like, okay, I'm getting Unfinished Business. I got it right in October when they had their first sale, when the Amazon Prime did. So that was my pickups there. That was all 5 games there. 5 good old PlayStation 5 games. And I'm very happy with it. I'm very happy with these 5 here. And, Tomb Raider, RoboCop, Dead Rising. This is a pretty strong lineup. This is a pretty nice, strong lineup. But I just want to thank you, everybody, for watching. I want to thank everybody for spending the time to watch over the 2025 that liked and subbed and commented on the channel. I really appreciate it. It's really nice to interact with people that like the channel and everything and watch. And it's really nice, man. And I want to thank you all for that. And in 2026, hopefully it's just as good. Hope more people like the channel, watch, drop me a comment. But yeah, I can't wait. It's good, man. So I want to thank you all. I hope y'all had a great Christmas and a great New Year. Here's to 2026. Thanks for watching.